Alright, let's get back to it. Well, guys, as you can see here in the page, you got different, got information concerning the game. You got some videos here that you can check out. The game overall is pretty cool. I still haven't checked all three possibilities because there's a point in the demo where you get a choice, like they give you a choice tree for you to choose pass, and it's pretty cool. I think I tried the first and the third. I haven't tried the second, so I'll probably go with that one now. I'll probably do, depending on the time it takes me, I'll probably do all of them. So let's get the gameplay going. Let's bring up the music. Has a pretty catchy main theme, I gotta say. So yeah, let's do this. I was checking to see if there was a possibility of playing the game with the X Arcade, since I've been doing a lot of games that like arcade and just like Raiden version for PC, you actually have a dual mode. So I was thinking maybe hooking it up and getting like that arcade feeling for it. But as I played the demo more and more, I noticed that it wouldn't really be appropriate for this type of game. I think it molds itself, the gameplay, pretty well to the 360 or PlayStation 3 controller.
Standing by, Princess. Target zone's hotter than a tin roof.
You have the left analog stick to move around, and then you have the second one to just move 360 degrees.
Put down the sandwich. We're in
trigger,
combat, and I don't want you getting Purina on your weapons panel. Control, we're closing in on the K9 Lunar stronghold now.
Just say
the voice acting is pretty cool, I gotta say, pretty awesome.
Cut the cat-calling buckle. They've guarded the growling dreadnought with a shield generator.
And the banter in the game is pretty cool as well, pretty entertaining.
So Jinxie can deliver the package.
Now the thing is, in the beginning, I felt that the gravity system, or that mechanic in the game, programming the game, I felt it in the beginning. I felt it kind of floaty. But after a few tries, I noticed that it lends well to the gameplay, and it gives another like extra layer of challenge, I would say, because they compensate for having like that gravity pull that makes you feel like you don't have complete control over your ship. But the more you mess with it, the more good it feels, and it makes you actually feel like you're actually flying a spaceship in many ways. Now the power-up system is another thing that I don't know how deep it's gonna be, but so far what I see here is pretty impressive. I mean, you have the main shot, and then you have, with the A button, you can call for assistance, and you'll have somebody there backing you up, which I find is pretty awesome. Ouch. Can't let myself get hit. Then you get to call a bomber that just basically crushes everything in its path. And whenever you feel you're losing somewhat the control, you just accelerate with the L trigger. So that little boost keeps you, once you get used to that boost, it's like, it's something that you have to feel, because explaining it really wouldn't do it justice. So in many ways, I feel that this shooter has a lot of, let's say, characteristics from shooters in the past, overhead shooters. It has that arcade quality to it. It has a bit of strategy to it as well, because you just can't show up, you gotta like navigate little by little, searching the places and stuff. watching for hidden stuff that may be around the corner. Since you don't have visibility on the whole map, you can still get intercepted like I just got right now. Lucky enough, it seems that the shield, they regenerate in time, so if you manage to survive for a bit, you can get it charged fully after a little while. Now, one of the things that also got better with time, because I had my chance, like the first day that I downloaded the demo, I had like one complete playthrough of the demo. Didn't last that much, and I got like my first impressions. Now, after that first try, because I just like went through it real quick, I didn't get to see like the nuances that the game offers. Oh wow, got busted up there. Alright, like take for example that the gravity pull that I was mentioning a bit before. I got over that pretty quick. Hey Carla, what's up? Having a little fun here. Send a bomber that way. So the gravity pull that I was mentioning, I got over that issue pretty quick. I just needed to have some more time with the game, because in the beginning it kind of bothered me because I felt like I didn't have control. But it's something that you need to, like, with practice, get into it and then start. It gets very strategic. And placing enemy shot, placing some shots on the enemies by randomly using the boost is pretty rewarding in itself. Now, in terms of the graphics look really, really good. Everything's pretty clear. The only thing that bothered me a bit, but it didn't really affect that much the gameplay, was the fact that it's hard to tell, like, some of the things in the background. Like, it's hard to differentiate from the stuff that you cannot pass over. But it's a minor gripe compared to
says the cat that was
basically all the gameplay that you have here.
5 minutes ago.
Give the word, Your Highness, and I'll use his bunk as a litter box.
Now, on the audio side,
I'll stop.
the sounds are pretty beefy. Like I said before, the banter is pretty awesome. The comedy element is there. Uh-oh, can't get cornered. No. Let's see, get you. There you go. You gotta be kidding me. No way. Oh my god. Jeez.
The shield is down. Let's send these.
Now here you get a choice.
Deploy all ships and focus fire on the Imperial.
This is what I was talking about.
Your Highness, we should leave some ships in reserve to guard the capital in case of a counterattack. Otherwise, we'll be as helpless as a scratching post.
See, the first time around, I went with the last one. Just order full-scale assault, and there's varying degrees of change. Of course, you get different power-ups with the choice.
Yes,
let's go with the first one.
Sending the new orders now.
So this one gives me a pretty nifty
This is Ground
dual
Princess
machine
Angelina
gun.
Contessa. off the peaceful planet Meowfire. I demand you call off your dogs at once and surrender your forces.
Look at that.
Fine, Princess.
Look at those missiles. Oh my god. That barrage is beautiful. Let's get somebody to back me up here. And let's send a bomber that way. Bit off the mark there. That's it. I'm not playing with you.
Commandant! Cougar Squadron has penetrated my rear access shaft. Calm yourself, Lieutenant. This is not the first time the rear access shaft has been penetrated. Obolov, Commandant? Keep an open mind, see. Deploy the heavy drones and turrets. Tighten up your rear defenses and don't let her get through. Jawohl, Obolov,
Now check out that beam.
The Tabby-sized ships are too
Beautiful.
small for automated defenses to target Obolov.
Power, power.
They're clawing their way through. Our flight, deploy. We will destroy them ship to ship. At last, a bit of dogfighting. Oh, that's brilliant, Commander.
Now, you guys over there at Robotic Potato, give me just 3 or more scenes like that with that huge laser and I'll be set. That's it. That's all I need. Gotta get out of here. Nope, nope. Alright, here comes the boss fight.
Stuberhauser engaged. Dogs, bare your teeth.
No.
Critical hull breach! 9!
It'll take more than flying in circles to stop this, Princess.
And it really shows. I mean, it's pretty cool that you're giving like branching options, because it takes it from being, you know, just a run-of-the-mill shooter into something that feels more similar to an RPG, which I find that amazing because I love RPGs as well. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna come out of the game and try it again, because I'm gonna take a second path.
Jinxie, Growlic forces are incoming. I need an approach vector.
Standing by, Princess.
Yep.
Target zone's hotter than
That's right, Afro Soul. That's a black cat, and that's a bomber. That's a badass cat right there.
Yes, Jane. Did you really have to make a jazz one?
Shut up, Art. Put down the sandwich. We're in combat, and I don't want you getting Purina on your weapons panel.
Actually, Afro Soul, it's kind of surprising to me that you didn't want to come in and give this game a try, since you love cats so much.
No. Cut the cat-calling buckle. They've guarded the Growlic Dreadnought with a shield generator located on the dark side of the moon. Cougar 1 and 2 scoop out the anti-fighter defenses so Jinxie can deliver the package.
I was gonna ask you, aside from the bomber secondary attack, is there gonna be like different secondary attacks as well, or is it gonna be just different variants of the same bomber? I just want to take care of each and every nook and cranny. It's like the demo begs for you to like explore every corner and see what else is hidden. Looking for those surprises that they might program in there. Come on. Oh yeah. Sector's pretty much clear. Now the cool thing, that's gonna take a little bit more practice, but I noticed that the boost can help you, like for strafing attacks. Once you build up enough momentum and you hit the boost, it'll help you line up better the shots. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Just give me plenty of weapons and you'll have me and many other shooter fans really, really happy. But I have to say, for it being a demo and being at this stage of development, it's pretty far off. It feels pretty polished. Now I also heard or read, or maybe I picked it up when my buddy Aaron Classic Gamer covered the game, that it's gonna be available for all platforms, including Wii U. Now that's something that makes me really, really happy, because I can see, or better yet, that would make me ask the question, since it's coming to Wii U, is there a possibility of Wii U using any of the screen features in some capacity, or is that out of the question as of now? Oh, gotta get out of here.
Surprise, naughty kitties. Oh, Princess, I wasn't expecting you here. I figured someone of your Garfield-esque physique would have trouble fitting into tight spaces.
Now, given the current state of Wii U development, that's
Says the cat that was eating a sandwich in combat 5 minutes ago.
that's
Take
pretty
a
good
word, Your
news.
Highness, and I'll use his bunk as a litter
Oh my god, I
box.
want to concentrate on asking you a couple of questions,
I'll
but I can't.
We're still washing the smell out from last time.
Enough chatter. Let's put this bitch on ice.
Woohoo! Hell yeah! These are some naughty kitties. Like I said, excuse me for a second, like I said, it's kind of refreshing knowing that given the state of Wii U development as of late and how it's always been basically with developers, that there are still companies that are willing to develop and use the features. That's why I asked, because it would be kind of cool. I mean, having like exclusive features with the gamepad.
The shield is down.
And
Let's
the type
send
of
these
game it
nuts
is
back
and
to
the
town.
visuals that it
Board
has,
all
it kind of
ships and
lends
focus fire
itself
on the
pretty
Hero's
well
Dreadnought.
Your Highness,
to
we
the-
should
to the
leave some
screen.
ships in reserve to guard the capital in case of a counterattack. Otherwise, we'll be as helpless as a scratching post.
Okay, so last time around I took the first choice. I'm gonna give it one more go with, let me see, bomber flight speed or strategic support. All right, let's try the bomber.
There's one big glowing case of cat scratch fever.
It's moments like this that beat wearing a crown and dress any day.
Let's do this.
This is Crown Princess Angelina Contessa of the peaceful planet Meowfire. I demand you
Now, this
call
rocket
your dogs
power
at
up
once
is
and
just
surrender your forces.
Freaking amazing.
Fine, Princess Kita.
Leave it,
It is you.
release it, and bring hell upon everybody. Ooh yeah. Ooh. All right, bomber. Supposed to be quicker now. All right.
Oberluf Commandant! Kruger Squadron has penetrated my rear access shaft! Calm yourself, Lieutenant.
Oh my God! And those innuendos. That's some nice writing there.
Deploy some heavy drones and shells.
Here it is. Here it is.
Rear defenses.
My favorite so far in the game. That laser is freaking amazing. I want one of these for me.
The ships are too small for our automated defenses to target, Oberluf Commandant. They are clawing their way through.
Yes.
Our flight, deploy. We will destroy them ship to ship. At last, a bit of dog. Oh, that's brilliant, Commander. Because it works on so many levels, you know? Because dogs fight like in a ring.
Now, quick question, guys.
And close-range aerial engagements are also dog fights.
In terms of once the game is released and stuff, do you guys have planned like any kind of DLC content, extra stages, extra ships or characters or something along those lines, or?
Stuberhauser engaged. Dogs, bare your teeth.
Oh, missed it. Oh no, I didn't. I see. That's just what I see here.
Critical hull breach.
That's like one of the things that I could see, you know, happening if you guys have it like in within your plans. It would be nice because that way it, you know, gives it longevity and it makes it be more relevant for a longer period of time, which I hope it does. I hope you guys really, you know, hit it big with this game because it seems to be a lot of fun. What I see here, I'm really liking. And yeah, all I can say is to the viewers out there, if you haven't gone yet to the website, drop by. They got plenty of info, videos and stuff, and you can also find out about some other games that they have worked in the past and are also working right now. And definitely, it isn't your typical shoot 'em up. You know, it has some substance, and that's something that is not only lacking in today's games, but also in most of the shooters of the past. You have that thrilling, like adrenaline stuff going on, but not much substance in terms of gameplay. So having like a mixture of both, you know, RPG elements with a shooter, it's amazing. I hope you guys hit the ground running and achieve, you know, a whole lot of sales, and maybe, who knows, maybe even a sequel or two after this. I'm gonna keep checking the website from here on out to see what other stuff you guys have over there that you know, kind of catches my eye, and maybe I'll feature it in another Shoot 'em Ups 101. I'd like to thank you guys for being here, actually being here in the chat, which is amazing. It's awesome. Having the contact with your own fans and future customers, you know. For everybody out there, please go to the site, download the demo, have fun with it, and be on the lookout for Space Cats in Space. I know you guys are gonna love it. Just give it a chance. And yeah, that should be basically all for now. I will come back in about maybe 20 minutes with the second half of my stream, which will probably be longer. I'll be doing some bullet hell shooters using the XR